What's up, Master Collectors? Happy Saturday. Uh, again, I finally get to do something with the group on a weekend, but that's because I've not been feeling well and the band's not playing. Well, actually, the band's playing, they're just not playing with me tonight. So I got somebody covering me tonight and tomorrow while I finish my quarantining. So, anyway, figured I would take a look at a figure that I had picked up last week. What up, Steve? This was the Hot Toys Deluxe Darth Maul. This is the Deluxe 18 or DX18, whatever you want to call it. I think. I could be wrong. Could be the 16. Anyway, pretty awesome Darth Maul figure, but before I jump into that, I'm just going to take a quick look at this figure with you guys. I know you've seen me post pictures of it, and sometimes I can't help it. I really like this guy. Is it really? It could be me, Steve. I don't know. I may not be talking loud enough. Or it could be your volume. Usually it's pretty good when I do it this way. But yeah, looks like it's alright. I guess if anybody else joins, they could tell me if it sucks or not. But I picked up this Diamond Select, Marvel Select, Beta Ray Bill. He looks fucking awesome. What I like about this is his cape. It's just got like buttons on it. You can pull them off and you can put in a custom cape if you want. But that fucking helmet is awesome. Does it sound any better for you, Steve? I don't know where my microphone is. And for some reason, the camera looks a little different than what it usually does. So I don't know if I screwed something up or not. But it's all good. Anyway, back to Beta Ray Bill. I definitely by far think this is probably superior to the Marvel Legends version, except I know everybody likes 1/12 scales and these are kind of bigger. Oh, Steve, I'm also clogged up, so I don't know if it's me or what. I'm just going to blame your phone service. Anyway, it's a great looking figure. He's big. The only thing I don't like is there is a seam on his right cheek. I don't know if you can see it. It may not focus in very well with all this shit. But there's a seam that's actually visible coming from his jawline. I don't like that. It's magic, Steve. I don't know. But articulation-wise, he's pretty good. He has everything like all the other figures that I'd be happy with. I don't expect them all to do fucking splits and back handsprings or anything, but overall, his armor, his everything, he looks good. Give you a quick little twirly twirl with that. This right here is the Assassin Predator, and if you're familiar with him, he's pretty damn big himself. He's like, I don't know, 11, 12 inches maybe. I don't think he's 13, but he's still pretty big. And I got the open mouth head sculpt on him right now. Whew. Gosh. I hope I can get through this, Steve. My fucking voice is like already falling apart and I'm getting clogged up. Shit. Anyway, you know why we're here. We're going to take a look at this fucking Darth Maul figure. We might as well look at it. Packaging on this dude is pretty damn good, but I mean, we don't expect, you know, anything less from Hot Toys. But this package right here, I think, is by far better than any of my other Hot Toys. It's got a nice little matte satin-like finish on it. And of course, it's got great box art on the front. But if you look at this, it's kind of, it's very textured for one, but it's got this really cool sheen. And this right here, this looks great all together. Feels good. The whole thing is just textured. It's like, you can feel it. It's a slide out box. Let's go ahead and pull that out. And the first thing that we get to see is this keychain. So it has this keychain, whippy shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about keychain. It's just fucking space filler. They probably added an extra $50 for the stupid keychain. But nice little padded card. This is the front panel. And when you open it up, you actually get to see Darth Maul himself. He's got his little necklace on right there. It's actually a nice little chain. But let's pull that out. Of course, with Hot Toys, there's 50 different layers. Is the volume still okay, by the way? I'm just going to pull out the whole thing because when you see this, I don't want to lead it up too far because his hands may fall out. But here's a kind of a gauntlet or piece to his arm, a loose hand. All right, good deal. And you know this lights up, but I never lit it up. This is weird kind of doing this stuff on a Saturday. I figure I'd be surprised if many of y'all join. Whoops, I just felt his hand fall off. There's another hand, so now he doesn't have a hand on either arm. It's a lot of shit. So there's the different layers. You can see it's got it all stacked there. That's kind of how they do it. Mezco does it with their 1/12 also. Hot Toys does these, all different layers and shit. But let's grab this figure. See if we can check him out. Let's see. Let me put some hands on him real quick. At least I hope. Hope it's quick. Hey John, did you make it home yet? Or are you still out? Alright, so there I just threw two whatever hands fell out. This actually looks pretty good. Head's a little floppy. His eyes, I don't know if you could get that to focus in, but his head sculpt looks really good. All nice garment. One thing I like about this version of Darth Maul that my other 6 scale doesn't have are the robotic legs. My other one has normal legs, and they look great. This shit looks like it just fell out of the Terminator. Good Darth Maul legs. Every piece of his costume has a wire in it. It's like you touch it, it stays. He's got a hood. Of course, if you want to put the hood and shit on him. It's pretty nice. We'll get into the articulation here in just a minute. Hey, Steve. Anyway, that's the actual figure. It looks like he has 4 pairs of hands. And he also has another forearm, but that's for the light up feature with a lightsaber, which I'm going to try to dig out right now. Or let's see what we got here. Okay, that is the arm. So this Hot Toys is a little complicated. I hate shit like this, but it's got a tiny little switch and a battery compartment. So in order to use the light up lightsaber, you have to switch out his whole arm, or at least his, well, from his elbow down. But we'll check that out in a minute, maybe. I don't know. If it gets too complicated, I ain't fucking with it. Then here's like a kind of holographic Darth Maul on his little, I don't want to call it a throne. It's more like a fucking stool. But he actually comes with this. There's a 6 scale one that comes with it. So there's that stupid thing. And looks like another hologram of somebody that I can't identify. Rey? I don't know. It ain't Princess Leia. I don't know who the fuck that is. Does she look familiar at all? I don't think she does. Steve, who is that? Do you know? Alright, so we'll keep on going. And here's the other saber hilt. So of course there's 2 of those. Now also he comes with a chair of some sort, a seat. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. It looks good. Nice little texture. It's not like soft, but it's not hard plastic. I don't know what it is. But a place for Darth Maul to sit. You know, it could be Steve. I really don't know. Hey, Jason. But that's the seat for Darth Maul to hang out on, which I don't know why the fuck he's like that. Or why he needs a chair. They could have gave him something cool. I want to kind of start messing with his legs and stuff, but I kind of like to look around and see what their joints are like before I start fucking with them. That way you don't have no accidents. I hate fucking Hot Toys and that shit. I just want to fucking bend the legs and call it a day and move on. Anyway, we'll just have Darth Maul just kind of sitting there for a minute. We'll let him sit there. He's kind of leaning back. He looks kind of stupid. But I don't know. I'll just let him sit there for a minute. Alright, so blade wise, we've got regular saber, and then we also have two of the movement, you know, jump, jump, that kind of deal. Is that who it is, Steve? Did you look it up? Was it on Sideshow's website? Probably. Anyway, so that's one of the other blades. Again, these do light up. I just need to figure out how to make them light up. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. There's parts in here, I'm not sure what they are. It does have the batteries. And of course, with any Hot Toys, they all have a nice little stand. Here's the base for the stand. It's actually quite large. It's got a little hole for the stand part, and then it has a big clip. These are padded, but I try not. You gotta watch with Hot Toys. Sometimes this shit will rub off paint. It'll make your figure look like shit. Anyway, there's the base again. I ain't messing with that. Alright, so I don't know, should we try to make it light up? I think we'll just try to make it light up without me actually having to put the arm on, because I may have to take his clothing off of some sort. So let's pop this out and see if we can make the lightsaber light up, because I'd like to see what it looks like. I used to have a screwdriver, but I've already lost it. There it is. Let's see what this takes. Little Phillips. Came prepared. And that doesn't fit. That's not going to fit. Good thing to have multi-twos. I guess I'll eventually look it up, Steve, and see who the hell it is, because I have no clue. I don't even know what series, for some reason. I don't know what series this came from. Maybe. Alright. So I'm fucking with the batteries. Let's see if I can get those in. See if we can make a lightsaber light up and it look cool. Yep, that was pretty tight in there. Alright, so it comes with 3 batteries, tiny little compartment in the forearm, and that's what makes the shit light up. Damn, this is tiny. I hope I can get the fucking batteries in there. Here, I just seen something light up. we might be getting close to having a light up saber here. Alright, I'm making something happen. Let's put that on. I'm going to put the screw back in there so I don't lose the batteries or the back. Because you know, once I turn it on, I'm going to move it and then everything would fly out. It's a very tiny screw, but I was prepared. I bought a screwdriver. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to put them both in both ends. I think so. Oh. Ooh. See that? So there you have it. Hot Toys light up lightsaber. Shit, that makes me want to put those other blades on it. I wish I could turn the light off. Now that doesn't seem like it fits in this one. I wonder why. So that's kind of cool. Lights up. I like that. I know, I think my Thor lights up, and actually I think that's the only other Hot Toys that I have that lights up. Nobody else does. Unless Rocket has something that lights up on him, and I don't think he does. I can't even see who all I have up there. But that was cool. So, either... I don't know. So this thing has lights on both ends. I'll light it up one more time. Ta-da. It's pretty cool. Be great for pictures. Dun, 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 dun. I like that. Now, this chair is probably useless. I mean, because who's going to display their Darth Maul setting down? I mean, I have no need to do that. Okay, so this one has bigger holes. I guess this one's actually made for that other blade. There we go. I'm going to turn that shit off. Looks good, I like it, but looks like one end is seems like it's dimmer than the other. Anyway, so back to the Darth Maul himself. Let me pull these out so I don't break them. Alright. So Darth Maul, costume wise, it looks great. I mean, I think the hood is a little oversized, but I guess that if you really want to get it draped and look all theatrical, cinematic, then you want it to be kind of big. But his head sculpt is awesome. I may look online and see if I can get one of the alternate heads, because I'd like to have one with an open mouth. I think it would look better to have that, you know, screaming face, something to give him a little more emotion than just standing there. He looks great. His horns look really good. If I can get a good... I don't know if you guys could see how shiny his eyes are, like the actual eyes. They're kind of bright red. Yeah, he looks pretty nice. I think they've done an excellent job on those legs, though. I mean, they are like full-blown android legs. The wires move with it. That kind of scares me. I don't know if you guys could see that when I move it. It's pulling on some of these wires. My luck, I'll end up breaking it or some shit. It's nice. He looks great. Yeah, I said I was going to quit buying so many damn Hot Toys, but I like Darth Maul. This is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Him and Darth Vader, Palpatine. Of course, any of the Sith Lords is what I prefer. But he looked good. The opportunity came up, and picked it up off Josh Pence. He had it for sale in his group, so I've actually bought from him before. Good guy. But this looks pretty good. Oops. But anyway, I'm going to give him a the good old spinny doo-doo, as I usually do with all the other figures that I show off. No, I didn't know they had a Mondo Man thing. I got the Mondo Kratos. That fucker looks great. Mondo really knows how to make a good figure. And I don't feel like I'm going to break anything when I'm playing with Mondo. Hot Toys, yeah, if you want realism and you want a really lifelike head sculpt, yes, Steve. Everything, actually, I believe. I think Josh is taking a new direction, is what he posted. So, which I understand. We all know collecting is consuming, and he was always going with his live streams and his group and everything. So, yeah, it's probably good. Sometimes we all need to take a break and focus on our own selves. And at some point, I'll be doing the same thing. And if I move this year, I will probably have to take a good break because, you know, getting into a house and buying a home and everything, it's occupying time. And honestly, I don't even know where I'll be with the band. All of that takes a lot of my time, and I just kind of just want to do my own thing. But anyway, this guy is awesome. I'm glad I got the chance to pick it up. I had it on pre-order originally, and I ended up canceling it. I went through a whole phase where I ordered like probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 different Star Wars Hot Toys, and then it was delay after delay after delay, and I'm like, fuck it. I lost interest. So they screwed up because their shit didn't deliver. By that point, I'd done canceled hundreds, probably, I don't know, probably $2,000. I don't know. A lot of money, hot toy money. The only ones that I kept was my 6 scale, and it was Sideshow brand. It was 6 scale R2D2 and C3PO. Those were the only ones out of all of those pre-orders that I kept. I even canceled the other Darth Maul, which I may eventually get it. I don't know. It's the Clone Wars Maul. He looks good too. But this one right here, top notch, looks good. I will tell you, I know I didn't break out my Sideshow 6 scale of Darth Maul, but he's much older, and the quality is like night and day, completely different. But the other one still looks good, but this one by far is the best. One of the best looking Darth Maul figures. But that's pretty much it. I might snap a couple close-ups of him. Get some pictures, post them on Instagram and maybe my TikTok. I hate TikTok. I don't know why I'm on there. I thought it was a good idea, but anyway. Alright, so that's about it. Here you have it. Hot Toys Darth Maul 6 scale figure. It is sold out, I believe, so it's not available unless you find it on eBay or someone selling it. So hope you enjoyed that, Steve. And Steve, Steve and John and Jason, whoever all joined us. But we may do this again in the next week or so. I know I haven't been doing live streams like I used to, with the exception of the giveaways. But I have a pile of toys over here I want to share. And Steve, you know what some of those are? It's those Transformers. So I want to check those Transformers out that we picked up. But I am out of here, guys. I got to go take care of myself. I feel like I need to take another decongestant. I'm having a hard time even talking. I'm going to die. Anyway, I don't mean that. All right, well, you guys have a great Saturday night, and about another week I'll be setting up a giveaway. So I hope you have a good rest of your evening and weekend and all that good shit. I will see you later. Be good to each other.